Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 7, Book 62, number 169. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet, Solomon son of the Prophet, David said, "Tonight I will go round, i.e. have sexual relations with 100 women, my wives, every one of whom will deliver a male child who will fight in Allah's cause." On that an angel said to him, "Say, if Allah will." But Solomon did not say it and forgot to say it. Then he had sexual relations with them, but none of them delivered any child except one who delivered a half-person. The Prophet said, if Solomon had said, "If Allah will," Allah would have fulfilled his above desire, and that saying would have made him more hopeful. Volume 7, Book 62, number 170. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah. The Prophet disliked that one should go to one's family at night, on returning from a journey. Volume 7, Book 62, number 171. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah. Allah's Apostle said, "When any one of you is away from his house for a long time, he should not return to his family at night." Volume 7, Book 62, number 172. Narrated by Jabir. I was with Allah's Apostle in a ghazwa, and when we returned, I wanted to hurry, while riding a slow camel. A rider came behind me. I looked back and saw that the rider was Allah's Apostle. He said to me, "What makes you in such a hurry?" I replied, "I am newly married." He said, "Did you marry a virgin or a matron?" I replied, "Not a virgin but a matron." He said, "Why didn't you marry a young girl with whom you could play and who could play with you?" Then when we approached Medina, and were going to enter it, the Prophet said, "Wait till you enter your homes at night, in the first part of the night, so that the ladies with unkempt hair may comb their hair, and those whose husbands have been absent for a long time may shave their pubic hair." The sub-narrator, Hashim, said, "A reliable narrator told me that the Prophet added in this hadith, 'Seek to beget children.' Children, O Jabir." Volume 7, Book 62, number 173. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah. The Prophet said, "If you enter your town at night, after coming from a journey, do not enter upon your family till the woman whose husband was absent from the house shaves her pubic hair, and the woman with unkempt hair combs her hair." Allah's Apostle further said, "O Jabir, seek to have offspring, seek to have offspring." Volume 7, Book 62, number 174. Narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah. We were with the Prophet in Ghazwa, and when we returned and approached Medina, I wanted to hurry while riding a slow camel. A rider overtook me and pricked my camel with a spear which he had. Whereupon my camel started running as fast as any other fast camel you may see. I looked back, and behold, the rider was Allah's Apostle. I said, "O Allah's Apostle, I am newly married." He asked, "Have you got married?" I replied, "Yes." He said, "A virgin or a matron?" I replied, "Not a virgin, but a matron." He said, "Why didn't you marry a young girl so that you could play with her and she with you?" When we reached near Medina, and were going to enter it, The Prophet said, "Wait till you enter your home early in the night so that the lady whose hair is unkempt may comb her hair, and that the lady whose husband has been away may shave her pubic hair." Volume 7, Book 62, number 175. Narrated by Abu Hazim. The people differed about the type of treatment which had been given to Allah's apostle on the day of the Battle of Uhud. So they asked Sa'al bin Sa'd as Sa'id, who was the only surviving companion of the Prophet at Medina. He replied, "Nobody is left at Medina who knows it better than I." Fatima was washing the blood off his face and Ali was bringing water in his shield. And then a mat of date palm leaves was burnt and the ash was inserted into the wound. Volume 7, Book 62, number 176. Narrated by Abdur Rahman bin Abbas. I heard Ibn Abbas answering a man who asked him, "Did you attend the prayer of Eid al-Adha or Eid al-Fitr with Allah's apostle?" Ibn Abbas replied, "Yes, and had it not been for my close relationship with him, I could not have offered it. That was because of his young age." Ibn Abbas further said, Allah's apostle went out and offered the Eid prayer and then delivered the sermon. Ibn Abbas did not mention anything about the adhan, the call for prayer, or the Qama. He added, "Then the Prophet went to the women and instructed them and gave them religious advice, and ordered them to give alms, and I saw them reaching out their hands to their ears and necks, to take off the earrings and necklaces, etc., and throwing it towards Bilal. Then the Prophet returned with Bilal to his house." Volume 7, Book 62, number 177. Narrated by Aisha. Abu Bakr admonished me and poked me with his hands in the flank, and nothing stopped me from moving at that time except the position of Allah's apostle whose head was on my thigh.